So you've got these three predictions of the passion that Jesus gives in Mark 8, Mark 9, Mark 10. And each time, not only do we get more information about what's going to happen when he gets to Jerusalem, we also kind of get into this rhythm, because every time the disciples respond and it's not very good. They don't get it. It's obvious that they're still not fully understanding. And so the first time, Peter says, no, absolutely not. You're not, that's not going to happen to you. And Jesus does that really dramatic moment, get behind me, Satan. And so that's the first one. But then the next one in chapter 9, they start arguing about who's the greatest. And then in chapter 10, two of them kind of kick into gear to make sure they're the greatest. And so the disciples are totally missing it. Jesus came not to be served, but to serve. And the disciples are thinking, okay, kingdom, power, glory. And they're totally focused on themselves. And so each time the disciples miss the point of the prediction, and then Jesus follows up with some teaching about what it is to be a disciple. In chapter 8, take up your cross and follow me. In chapter 9, he gives them the example of a little child. You've got to become like that. And then in chapter 10, of course, he says, this lording it over, that's what the Gentiles do. Not so with you. It's going to be different with you guys. And then he points back to himself. The Son of Man did not come to be served, but to serve and to give his life as a ransom for many. So 3 times he predicts the cross, 3 times they totally miss the point, and 3 times he then gives them a lesson about what it means to be a disciple.